Hello everyone, thank you for being here today. My name is Ali Nazaratizadeh and I'm excited to share our recent work on deep learning for electromagnetic metamaterial inverse design. In this presentation, I'll start by explaining why we choose deep learning to generate metamaterial. Then I'll discuss our new method and highlight the innovative aspect of our work. Finally, I'll share our result and conclude the presentation. Metamaterials are periodic structures with unique properties not found in nature. They have various applications such as radiator, absorbers, and sometimes they use to improve antenna performance and miniaturization. Simulating metamaterials requires a lot of computational power. While a few scientists have developed theories for designing metamaterials, numerous articles describe random structure with the unique properties that were discovered by chance. The traditional approach to designing metamaterials often involves optimization, which is mainly iterative and requires running FEM simulators at each iteration. This method is not only computationally intensive, but also time-consuming, and we might not achieve the desired result if the chosen geometrical values for the optimization are incorrect. Deep learning is a powerful tool for generating metamaterial structure instantly. With this approach, there is no need to run time-consuming simulators, and it isn't limited by geometrical parameters of the shape. Deep learning can directly create metamaterial structure like an artist. In our work, we also use a large language model to enhance user-friendliness. In our proposed algorithm, we use two deep learning networks. The first network converts user prompt into S parameter, and the second network then transforms this S parameter into metamaterial unit cell image. The second network is cDCGAN. It is an image-based deep learning network. This means that for training, we don't need to convert images into programming array, which is used traditionally by many scientists. Instead, the network directly accepts an image folder in the input layer for training. Finally, it generates metamaterial image in the output. The goal of the GAN is to generate a new synthetic data that resembles a non-data distribution. For example, a GAN trained on nature photographs can create a new image that look realistic to human observers. A GAN consists of two neural networks, the generator and the discriminator. The generator learns to create fake data that can fool the discriminator, while discriminator learns to distinguish real data from the fake data. They are trained together, with the generator trying to minimize the objective function and discriminator trying to maximize it. They play a min-max game. In this slide, we can see an example of how a GAN can generate a new images of a real gator based on the gator images in our dataset. But what if we have two different types of animal like turtle and gator in our dataset? To ensure the GAN generates the correct category of animals, we can add labels to our samples. Labels are simple indicators that tell the cGAN, which is a sound for conditional GAN, what kind of animal each image represents. For example, we can use 0 for turtles and 1 for gators, or more complex label like graphs to capture more features. For the electromagnetic structure, like metamaterial unit cell, we can use S parameter as a label. S parameter has two parts, imaginary and real part. We can concatenate these two to create a single label and train our cDCGAN. Our training dataset consists of metamaterial unit cell image and their corresponding simulation result as image label, as I said. By choosing more complex metamaterial, we can generate more diverse datasets. In our paper, we selected a cross-shaped metamaterial with a copper frame in the bottom layer. You can see the simulation result obtained by sweeping different geometrical parameters of this metamaterial. While changing some parts significantly affect the S11, others have minimal impact. By training the deep learning network, it learns to map the S parameter to the metamaterial unit cell image. After training our deep learning network, we use two-band metamaterial S parameter data as input for evaluating our algorithm. The image generated by cDCGAN is shown on the left side of the slide. This image is then converted into vector for importing to the simulation software. Next is 3D representation is shown. Finally, the simulation result of the input and generated fake image overlap, and the results are acceptable. In this paper, we showed that the cDCGAN can predict metamaterial structures, and we evaluated our work using two-band metamaterials. For future work, we suggest using different types of deep learning network, especially image-based one. And we only use multi-layer cross-shape metamaterials for training our deep learning network. For future work, we highly recommend including different type of metamaterial in the datasets. Thanks for your attention.